Yo, so this is like this is the DXM fucking catastrophe, whatever the fuck you call it. Um, so like basically, bro, I took over fucking 3,000 milligrams of DXM, like almost 4,000, bro. Like now that like I counted it up, nah, bro. At the time, bro, I wasn't thinking like how much it was when I took it, but like, bro, like that was a lot, bro. Like I put fucking 14 ounces and like not even it wasn't even a pint of like fucking like Sprite. It wasn't even and I put fucking 14 ounces, bro, and it was mostly just like it was basically I might as well just drink it straight. And so, bro, I mixed that shit and I waited for the next day, bro, and I went to school. Like I popped them shits and like in the middle I was feeling it, bro. Like it was like I was high as shit at school. Just like I was high as shit. Just like I just remember just like walking into school, right? No, I got on the bus. I got on the bus, right? And I'm going to school. That's when it started to kick in a little bit. And then I was like, I just remember going to class and just sitting down and everything was so calm and just like wavy. But like, I went to my first class. Everything was fine. Like, it didn't really start to like hit me till like fucking like second period. That's when it started really to fucking kick in. Like, bro, like everything was like, bro, everything seemed so fucking small. Like everything like synced in, bro. Everything was mad weird, bro. Like and like everything seemed so short. Like the classes seemed so like not short. I mean long. Like everything seemed so like long. Like it was mad weird. And I just remember being in class, bro, and just like I remember walking to lunch, right, and it was a force, bro, walking to lunch, and I sat down, and I was so high, bro, I didn't even get lunch, bro. I dead ass didn't even get lunch, bro. I was just sitting down, bro, and I'm like, oh shit. Everything seemed so weird, and I was like listening to fucking Childish Gambino acid rap, and bro, the album. I just remember listening to that, bro, and it was like so satisfying. And then what was the other? Yeah, I just remember walking to fucking science class, bro, and then the desk being so small, and like me walking up was a force, and it was just like it was so obvious I was high, bro. Like people came up to me, like they're like, "Are you smacked, bro?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro. Obviously, bro. Look at me, bro. I'm fucking out of my mind, bro." And it was just like mad weird. My legs were stiffening up and shit, bro. And then I went to my next class, right? And it was the same shit. It was like fucking weird. Everything was bright as shit. And this is when it started fucking kicking my ass. Like this shit started kicking my ass, bro. E- Everything was like, bro. It was like almost like a shrooms experience, really. Like the texture, it wasn't as strong, but it was like this texture was like, everything was like wiggly and shit, bro. I just remember that getting on the bus, bro, and I just remember talking, bro, and they're like, "Yo, bro, you're out of it." I'm like, "Yeah, bro. I don't even know where the bro. I barely I barely know what the fuck's going on, bro." And I'm just sitting down high shit on the bus. And so I get home, right? This is when it started really getting interesting. And bro, I just remember getting home and I'm like high as shit. I'm like, holy shit. Like I remember I couldn't. I laid down and I sat down, bro, and everything was. I was watching videos to watch when you're high, and bro, like I just remember like watching that shit and I was like hypnotized, bro. And then my room was changing colors and shit, bro. And my dumbass decided, oh, well, I'm gonna go walk down the fucking Stop and Shop and ask for a job. And I remember just walking there, and everything was so bright. It was like a fucking LS. It was kind of like a LSD trip a little bit. And I just remember walking down, and it was like the roads were wavy, kind of, and like everything was so bright. And I just remember walking down, right, and like I just felt like I was gonna pass out, but I was like, I just made it there. I was just tweaking. I really wasn't gonna pass out, bro. And then I just remember going there, and then I remember my fucking talking to the person. And I just remember my hands turning green, bro. And I thought I was gonna die, bro. I was like, hold up, I'm just tweaking. So I started to relax, right? I relaxed. It started to get good, but then it started to get bad, worse. I was like, what the fuck? What happened, bro? I remember walking, bro, walking back. to my house, and I'm stumbling over here like a fucking. I look like a fucking crackhead, bro. I was doing my fucking like crossing my legs, bro, and I kept on walking. I almost fell, bro. I got up and I'm like, oh shit, bro. What the fuck am I doing, bro? And so I got home, right? And my mom gets home around 7, but this is like 4, so I'm just waiting like a couple hours. So like I get there, right? And I'm just watching this video trying to relax my head, but it's like like when you have a bad DXM trip, bro, it's hard to get out of it, bro. It's hard. It's not easy like acid. Like you could just go outside, but it's not that easy. That's what I tried to do. It just nothing happened, bro. And I just remember that. And I remember like I was just like I couldn't get out of bed, bro. I couldn't get out of bed, bro. Like I was in that bed for like a solid like 3 hours. I didn't even fall asleep, bro. I was just there laying down, bro. I was trying to get out of bed, but I couldn't, bro. And I remember my mom coming home, and she obviously knew I was high as shit, bro. And I thought I was gonna die and shit. And so I'm sitting over here like, yo, I'm tweaking, I'm tweaking. And she's like, you want me to call the ambulance? I'm like, yeah, call the ambulance, because I felt like I was gonna die, but I was just tweaking. I really wasn't. And I should have just like calmed down and not, bro. This has turned to a whole fucking thing, bro. And she called the ambulance, and the paramedics came, and I just remember, bro, it being like a cartoon. Like I just remember, like they had a texture to everything, and they came up to me, and nothing seemed real, bro. I was laying in bed, bro, and they came up to me. They put the pulse on. They said I was fine, and they were just, bro. And then one of the paramedics were just laughing at me, bro. I'm like, bro, someone will fucking get up and punch you in your shit right now. And they're like, "Are you feeling fine?" And and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just tweaking. I feel like I'm." And they're like, "No, you're fine. You're just tweaking." And I'm like, "Yeah." And they asked me what I did. I'm like, I did Delsum. And bro, I didn't specifically say how much I fucking did. They thought I just did one bottle, but that wasn't the fucking case. I did over almost 4,000 milligrams, bro. It was scary as shit, bro. And it was like, I just remember that. And then I woke up, and then my mom was like, "Oh, why the fuck you doing this?" Like, and I just remember laying down and shit, and I'm just tweaking. And then I go to bed, and then I wake up the next day and go to school. I'm still high, bro. Like, not as bad as, thank God it wasn't as bad. I was just high, bro. I just remember going to school high, and it was just like, it went away. It didn't go away, bro. It lasted for that whole day, bro. I was just high, like, oh shit. Like I still felt the effects and shit. And then it lasted for like that whole day and shit. And I just remember like, but it was such an odd experience, bro. It was so odd, bro. Like psychedelics from the first time. It wasn't my first time, but psychedelics are this odd experience in general. But like, it's so fire though. Like, shit. But yeah, this really like made me slow down. Like I don't do it as much since then. But like I remember that, bro. Like the ambulance came and everything. They're checking my like blood pressure, my pulse and everything, bro. And they said I was fine, bro. I was just tweaking. And I just remember like, yeah, I just remember everything seemed like it wasn't real, bro. And I woke up the next day, bro, and I was just like fucked up still. But then like, yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the story.